Well, on a lighter note this evening, the mantra that tourism is everybody's business here in the Bahamas resonating far beyond the archipelago, all thanks to a viral social media video from a recent spring break visitor heralding the work of a local taxi driver. Altaviz Munnings joins us live in studio with the story. Good evening, Altaviz. Let us in. Was the taxi driver at all surprised by the response?
Yes, Makushla, he was so surprised. And by he, I'm referring to veteran taxi driver Henry Comer. Here's how the story goes. Henry recently collected Jetmir Naziri of New York from Lynden Pinling International Airport on his spring break trip to the Bahamas with a group of friends. It was a trip he was initially reluctant to make, but Henry enticed him through a dynamic conversation during that taxi ride into enjoying the authentic Bahamian experience. You see, Jetmir, who is the student body president at Salesian High School in New Rochelle, New York, was so moved by Henry's gesture that he had to share his inspirational story with his classmates.
He didn't know that I was even going to care about what he did. I'm sure he does that, what he did for me, for everybody else. But to me, it meant so much because it changed a whole experience. It created a message in my life that I'm going to hold dear to me my whole life. And when I left that day, I specifically requested Henry to drive me back, and he was surprised that I even remembered what happened. But things like that are not good to be forgotten.
I am very surprised because that's not what I was looking for.
With a very humble spirit, Henry's been transporting our visitors throughout the capital in cab number 1816 for the past decade. And this tourism hero always takes time to ensure our guests savor every moment in our beautiful destination. It's something he claims all taxi drivers do.
It's very important for when they come in that they have a good experience from the airport to their destination. It's very important for us to be engaging with them, to talk to them, and to make them feel comfortable.
Bahamas Taxi Cab Union President Wesley Ferguson is very pleased that Henry's getting his props and that this experience propels the value taxi drivers have on our tourism industry.
We have visitors that come here year after year, and most of the time they come just to see that taxi driver, to get a ride, another ride with that particular taxi driver. Taxi drivers have made visitors feel like family, and that's how intimate we become with the day-to-day tourist.
And more good news for Henry, the tourism hero. Minister of Tourism, Investments and Aviation, Deputy Prime Minister, the Honorable Chester Cooper, will honor the taxi driver tomorrow for his remarkable contribution to our #1 industry. Congratulations again to you, Henry. Reporting live in studio for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Altaviz Munnings. Back to you, Makushla.
In case you missed the news or want to stay ahead, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on X, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook.